Olivia, I was about a week past my due date, and in the middle of the night my water broke, and my husband and I started counting the contractions and timing them and so forth, and in the morning, around 8 in the morning, I think we called the midwife, and we went in and they measured me, and I wasn't very far dilated, so we just hung out, and we hung out for about almost 24 hours, and the contractions kind of didn't really pick up. They sort of slowed down after a while, actually. So about 6 o'clock the next morning, we transferred to UNC. I got some Pitocin, I got an epidural, fell asleep for 3 hours. I woke up, and Maureen announced that I was fully dilated, so I pushed Olivia out, and she came out. And then in Lyra's case, I had a Post-it note to myself on my bathroom mirror that said, "Wake up, have baby, be home by dinner." And my labor with her, my water didn't break, but my contractions started sometime in the early morning. And also maybe around 7 or 8 in the morning, we called the midwife, and she said, "Well, you might want to just hang out at home for a little bit longer." And I said, "No, I think we need to come in." And we got there, and Lyra, stop. And I think like an hour later she was born. Something like that. It was very fast. And the thing that was different, also different, not just the timing, but different about her birth was that because I had an epidural with the first birth, I didn't know what the urge to push felt like. And so when it occurred, I thought I had to go to the bathroom. And so I mentioned this to the midwife, and she said, "No, that's your baby coming. You need to get on the bed." So that was interesting. But then out she popped, and here they are. Other friends who had their babies at the birth center, and in fact I had been present at the birth of the son of a friend of mine about 9 months before Olivia was born, actually. So I had been there, and I had seen that she got really great care, and I liked that it was they took a natural approach. And apart from the fact that we ended up having to go to the hospital with Olivia, I was planning to have everything non-medicated and all that. I trusted my body to do what it was supposed to do, and my mother had natural births with both me and my brother, and so I felt like I didn't really want to involve doctors and medications, and I really wanted to avoid a C-section if possible. So I sort of worried that if we started on the medicated path, it could end up that way. So appreciated with when in Lyra's case, where we had the whole birth at the birth center and we didn't have to transfer, I appreciated the fact that after she was born, we hung out and nursed and just sort of, we were all there as a family, and then we could go home. And there wasn't any long delay. We didn't have to spend the night. We were home. In fact, we were home by lunchtime. So my little Post-it note to be home by dinner, like we beat that by about 6 hours. So I appreciated that very much.